Okay, guys, let's talk about consummate traders. And just to be clear, I am not in any way affiliated with consummate traders. I've never personally used my consummate traders for reasons I'm going to be giving on this particular video. So this is going to allow me to give my unbiased, my 100% unbiased review about consummate traders. And this will also allow you to be able to know if this is a pro firm you should use or not. So starting with, let's just start with the founders of Consummate Traders. Consummate Traders is founded by these two guys, Jeffery Benson and Habby Forex. I personally know them. I was in Nigeria in January this year, January 2020. That was in January, right? Yes, I was in January in this particular year, and I met these two guys. I met Jeffery Benson and Habby Forex. They were great guys. And even the book I'm using to write this review, you can see this is a book that was given to me. I don't know if you guys can see. This book was given to me during the event in Nigeria. And when I met with these two guys, one of the main reasons that I know they hosted the event was just so they could publicize their pro firm and also their broker. Their pro firm, Consummate Traders, and their pro firm, and their broker, Quaco Market. So after meeting with them in Nigeria, I remember they came up to me and they said they wanted me to promote Consummate Traders. But I went through their website and there is something about me. One reason why I'm very viral, or one reason why my content is viral is because I always try as much as possible to protect my integrity. So when they came to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to have a look on your particular website. And if it's something that I personally use, I'll be able to promote it. If it's something that I personally use, I would like to personally go through all your challenges until I have a payout before I can recommend it to my subscribers or my students at Godlove University or anything. That was what I told Jeffery Benson when he approached me. And when I went through their website, there is something I discovered. Their website was 100% tailored through Nigerian clients. That was something I noticed. When I went through their website was 100% tailored to capture Nigerian clients. Meaning, either I was from South Africa, there was no way I could use my card. There was no way I could go on their website and use my card to purchase. They only had bank transfer, bank transfer, USDT, Bitcoin, all these methods that were only tailored through local clients. So that was a no-no for me. That was a no-no. I'm like, no, I can't promote this because I can't personally even use it. I can't purchase an account. As an international client, I want to be able to go to your website and just slot in my card and buy a challenge. So that was the main reason why I stopped, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to use Consummate Traders. I even suggested to Jeffery Benson, one of their co-founders, I was like, you guys should be able to, if you are planning on capturing international traders, try as much as possible to incorporate payment methods that can accept international clients. And maybe if you come back to me at that point in time, I'll be ready to promote Consummate Traders. There's something you guys need to understand about me. My Forex fund recently went down, and I lost almost about $500,000 in live funding. I've done a video about that. Almost about $500,000 in live funding and about $28,000 in pending payout. The reason why I recommended my Forex fund to people, or my frozen fund to people, was because that was a pro firm I was using myself and they were personally paying me out. My Forex fund has never given me anything. I wasn't affiliated with them, and they've never given me anything like affiliated payments or affiliated commissions or anything. No, I just recommended something which I was personally using. So that was one of the main reasons why I didn't use my Forex fund or my Consummate Traders. I didn't recommend it to people because I wasn't personally using Consummate Traders. Then another thing which I also found about Consummate Traders that doesn't click in my head is false advertisement. I'm going to be giving you guys this particular review, and I went through the 40-page document which they brought up against my Forex fund. When they took them to court, they had almost about 40-page document. When I went through that whole document, there are some points that I'm going to be comparing Consummate Traders to my Forex fund to see if they are in that same category of scamming people. All right. So let's do the comparison to see if Consummate Traders is in that same category. So on this particular part, remember, I'm comparing what happens to my Forex fund or my frozen fund that caused them to be banned to for consummate traders to see if they are in the same category, to see if they are in the same shoe. All right, so it's more like a comparison. The same thing that happened to my forex fund or my frozen fund, or what they were doing, to see if consummate traders is doing the same thing. All right, so on this particular point, we're going to be talking about false advertisement, which is something which my forex fund did from the first day to the last day. They were doing what we call false advertisement, meaning what they said they were doing wasn't what they were actually doing. They said they make money when you make money, and they lost money when you lost money, of which was a lie. Anytime you make money, my forex fund used to lose, and anytime you lost, that's when they make money. All right. So let's come to false advertisement and see if consummate traders will fall a victim. If you guys can remember this picture stormed the internet, take the internet by storm, and everyone was talking about this particular picture, that the Consummate Traders founder, Jeffery Benson and Happy Forex, they brought these South African traders. Yes, I live in the same city with these two guys. We all live in Sandton. And these two, Jeffery Benson and Happy Forex, invited them to Nigeria and claim, remember, this is solely my opinion. All right, this is my opinion. I've been in this industry for 8 years, so I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So they invited them to Nigeria and claimed that they gave this twin you are seeing, Jeffery Benson and Happy Forex claim they are the two founders of Consummate Traders. So they claim that Consummate Traders gave these two twins $1 million live funded account to trade. Guys, who are they fooling? If I have to convert $1 million to Nigerian to Naira, how much is it? That's almost about 756 million Naira. 756 million Naira. If I have to convert $1 million to Nigerian rand. And no matter, even if it is your president or the minister of finance, do you think they'll be able to call two forex traders, two South African forex traders, and give them 756 million Naira to trade? So that was false advertisement, because consummate traders own their own broker, which is called Quaco Market. So they can go on the back end and do what we used to call marketing account, meaning they can just put in a figure and make it look as a real account. If you can see on this screenshot, if you can see, it says real. But this is very, very possible in the forex market, or if you own the broker. Quaco Market owns this particular broker. And even when it says real, this account is a demo account. I can say this with 100% certainty. This is a demo account because they own the broker and they can manipulate it. They can put it real even when it is virtual money, even when it is demo money. Remember, this is the same problem my forex fund had. They had a broker which was called Traders Global. I think it was Traders Global. Yes, they had a broker. They had their own broker, which was called Traders Global Group. They used to claim they were not the owners of that particular broker, blah, blah, blah. But from investigation, it was discovered that my forex fund owned that particular broker. And since they were the owners of that particular broker, they could manipulate, they could change the price, they could increase slippage, they could actually even trade on your account without you even knowing. So consummate traders own their own broker, which is also a red flag, which is Quaco Market. And this account, which they fool the whole internet and they do false advertisement, and everybody believe that they call this South African twin and they gave them $1 million to trade, of which this was false advertisement. This was a demo account. This was a virtual account. Let's continue with part 3. And on this part 3, remember the main reason, or the way I'm doing the review is I'm comparing consummate traders to my frozen fund or my forex fund to see if there is anything which consummate traders is doing which is similar to what my forex fund used to do, and that is why they scam people of almost about $310 million. So I'm comparing consummate traders and my forex fund to see if there are any similarities anything which Consummate Traders is doing, which is similar to what my frozen fund or my forex fund used to do. So on this particular video, let's talk about manipulation, because I had access to the 40-page document, which was a 40-page court document for my forex fund. And one point which was stated in that document very, very clearly was manipulation. My forex fund was manipulating their traders. My forex fund will do everything just to make sure you don't have a payout. My forex fund will do everything just to make sure you lose as a profitable trader. And if you're a profitable trader, you become a nightmare to my forex fund, because they'll do everything to make sure they ban you from their platform, because anytime you make money, they lose money. And anytime you actually lost money from your challenge accounts which you are buying, my forex fund was making money. So that's how they were operating. And when it comes to manipulation, they own their own broker. Traders Global Group, which was the broker my forex fund was using, was owned by the same company. They owned their own broker. So they were not trading with any third-party regulated liquidity provider. If I see pro firm like the Funded Trader, or pro firms like the Funded Engineer, or most of these pro firms, they are affiliated with third-party regulated forex brokers like Think Market, like 8 Caps. Those are big forex brokers that are regulated, and the pro firm can have access to manipulate the quote, to manipulate the prices on that particular broker. But if a pro firm is owning the broker, they can manipulate the prices any way they want. They can manipulate, they can increase the spread, they can cause what they call slippage in the market, which sometimes you just feel like maybe it's normal. No, it's not normal. If a pro firm is owning its broker, they can do all of these things. And when you become profitable, they can actually target you to even trade in your account, to even open trades in your account, or to even deliberately increase spreads to make sure you don't make any money. So this was what my forex fund was doing, and they own their own broker. So let's come down to Consummate Traders. Does Consummate Traders own their own broker? The answer is yes. The broker Consummate Traders use in trading is known as Quaco Market, and they own the broker. They own the broker, or they co-founded the broker. So they were operating similarly like what? Like my frozen fund or my forex fund. My forex fund owned their own broker, which was Traders Global Group, and Consummate Traders own their own broker, which is Quaco Market. So it means they have the ability. I'm not saying they do that, but it means since they own the broker, they have the ability to manipulate the prices. They have the ability to deliberately increase spreads. They have the ability to increase slippage. All these things that will cause a profitable traders, even no matter the strategy you have, to blow out. All these things that will cause a profitable trader to never make money in forex trading. So any pro firm that is having its own broker has the ability to do all these things. So now you know that Consummate Traders actually own their own broker they use in trading. So have they deliberately traded in your account? Have they increased the spread? Have they increased the slippage? Have you just lost an account that you didn't know what happened even when your strategy was perfect? It means the pro firm that has ownership to a particular broker can actually do that deliberately, because anytime you make money, they have to pay you from their pocket. Because remember, you're just on B-book. They are just B-booking you. All right, your trades are not going to STP. Your trades are not going to A-book. If you are actually A-book, then that broker will do everything to make sure you make money, because anytime you make money, the broker will also make money. If you make $10,000, the broker has the right to copy your trades. Meaning, if you make $10,000, the broker can copy your trade and then or the pro firm can copy your trades. And if you are using a standard lot, the pro firm use 10 standard lot. Meaning, if you are able to make $10,000, the pro firm can make $100,000. That is a pro firm that A books you, and then they can copy your trade. In that case, the relationship is mutual. But in pro firms that they own their broker and 100% of their traders are on B-book, meaning all the accounts you guys are trading with, those accounts are what? Those are all demo accounts, even when they say live, even when it shows like live. Those are all demo accounts, and you're just trading on the demo environment. And they'll do everything, if you are making money, to slip you to hell. So this was what I had to say about manipulation when it comes to my consummate traders, or when it comes to Consummate Traders. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. I will appreciate. I'm going to reply to all those comments. And most of these other prop firms in the industry, 99% of them, if they have a similar model which is similar to my Forex fund model, then it means they might end up the same, or they have the same interest my Forex fund had, which was to fail traders, which was to see you lose your money. And they were only making money from the failed challenges when people buy challenges. All right. So one of these points is, let's talk about reviews. Let's talk about reviews. On our previous video, we spoke about manipulation. That if a broker owns its own broker, then they have the ability to manipulate your trade. If a broker is owning its own broker without affiliating to a third-party regulated broker, other big prop firms like the Funded Engineer, the Funded Trader, Program or stuff, other big names in the industry, they are affiliated to third-party regulated Forex brokers. Like, I think the Funded Trader Program is affiliated with 8cap, and they are also affiliated with Team Market. Those are all Australian regulated Forex brokers that a prop firm can't have any access to manipulate the prices. The prop firm can't have any access to change the quote, to increase the spread, to cause slippage, all right? But if a prop firm is owning the broker, like in the case of my Forex fund, they own their own broker, which was Trader Global Group. All right, they own their own broker, and that is why they'll do everything. They'll increase your spread, they'll trade against you, they even open trades in your account, they'll close your positions, they'll do all of these things just to fail you. And in the same light, Consummate Traders also own their own broker, which is Quaco Market. So you guys see where I'm going? Is something adding up here? Or maybe I'm getting it. There's something adding up. They also own their own broker, which is known as Quaco Market. That's why you can see complaints like this. And one place where you can see honest review about people talking about a prop firm is just Trustpilot. And if many people are talking about the same point over and over and over and over, it caught my attention, and I was like, no, I need to look into this. And trust me, this is the Forex industry, bro. This is the Forex industry. I've been in this industry for 8 years. And I'll boldly talk about anything that is there to sabotage this industry. I am actively trading every day. When my Forex fund went down, I lost $500,000 in live funding, which I showed on my YouTube channel. I lost $500,000 in live funding and $28,000 pending payout because I was due for payout on the 10th of September, which is coming very soon, because you need to trade for 30 days on a live account before you can request a payout. So I was due for payout on the 10th of September for $28,000, but my Forex fund is gone. I lost $28,000 and $500,000 in live funding. So I'll talk about anything in this industry that makes me feel as if maybe I'm not in the same industry or I'm wasting my time. This is not good, guys. This is not good. All these prop firms, all these brokers doing everything possible to fail you. We have to join our voices and speak against this prop firm. I don't care which prop firm you are. I don't care which broker you are. I don't care if I personally know you or not, if I personally use you or not. If I see that this is not right for the industry, I am actively traded in Forex trading. 80% of my income comes from my trades, comes from my prop firm account, comes from my private account. So I'll talk about anything that is there to tarnish the image of this industry. So since Consummate Traders own their own broker, there's a likely opportunity, or there's a likely chance that they can manipulate trades of their traders. You can see this person say they open trades without you knowing. They open a trade on my account without my knowledge. When I queued, they say because migration to different broker, that caused confusion. And they send us mail telling us to close all the trade. I never received such an email. And why we change our brokers only open trade, blah, 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 blah. So a prop firm will always have something to say. And on the contract you always sign, they have the right to say whatsoever they want to say. And even when you purchase a prop firm account, it is stated on their contract that they don't give any refund, even if they have to go out of the market. That's why people were even asking for refunds from my Forex fund. Immediately you purchase the account, there are 2 boxes you check. 1, 2. It's stated there very clearly. The moment you buy this prop firm account, even if we have to go out of business, we don't owe you anything. All right? This is another review again. that's just like I said, if I see many people complaining about the same thing over and over, then I have to talk about it. Look at this same review. This person say, I think I can complain here. I think if I complain here, I will draw your attention. My account was disabled and I did not violate any rule. I need explanation why my account was disabled, blah, blah, blah. Most of these pro firms, when you become profitable, they can disable your account when they see that you are actually profitable. Particular pro firms that just book everyone, or they put everyone on a demo account, because when you make money, they have to actually pay you from their pocket. Then on this same review, talking about the same thing, this other review talking about the same thing. Remember, I've shown you guys about 2 or 3 reviews about people complaining that my Forex fund traded in the account, or opened trades in the account, or manipulated the account. Look at this same person. If you see many people talking about the same thing over and over, it can be able to catch your attention and say, what is actually going on? So this guy said, trading against me to lose the challenge. Consummate Trader, FX Live Capital account, blah, blah, blah. Trades were open against me. Why I only open one stop loss at 6 piece. I only traded Great Britain Pound USD, blah, 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 blah. So you can see this person is explaining that he has his particular currency pairs that he's trade, but he was able to notice that where some trades were open in his account, even on Go when he doesn't trade Go. And his lot size was also increased, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, if the pro firm owns his broker, then they have the ability to trade against you. They have the ability to open trades in your account. They have the ability to increase spreads. They have the ability to cause slippage. If the pro firm owns his broker, like the case with my frozen fund or my Forex fund, they own their broker, which was Traders Global Group. And the same thing with Consummate Trader, they own their broker, which is Quaco Market.